How are we there, folks? Today we're going to be making a possum leather arrow quiver with some old caravan canvas that we have lying around and some possum leathers that I tanned a couple years back. So let's get working and see what we can make. Hello! What do I do that for? That one's even better. Whoa! Alright, so we've got our 3 discs. We're just going to go trim them up and make them as flush as we can. Alright, so we've got our 3 circles here. Now we've got to get holes cut. So we found a drill bit that is a bit thicker than the arrows, so these are going to fit down nicely. Be sure to have a bit of scrap wood underneath your workpiece because you don't want to be drilling into your table. Probably change that to drill. Nice. So for the second one, I'm going to drill a couple of holes and then try and cut it out with a jigsaw. Alright, let's hope this can cut it. And there we have it, centre part out. And hopefully we don't just split the wood. Okay, that did not work. That just went straight through the fabric. That air compressed staple gun was a bit too powerful. Can't find the one I was practicing on. The staples shot straight through the material into the wood and it didn't stick at all. So I've gone down and I've got some little wood tacks, which I believe will serve us better. Hopefully they don't split this wood. Ah! Pays when you don't tip them out everywhere, Ian. Not too bad. Try and get this one straight. Nice, nice. We're not looking too bad. Oh no. Oh, might be okay. I think we did put it on a bit of an angle, but this should work. We'll go in the middle. Put the staples on that funny little thin part. It's not really going in as much more. Alright. So if we look down here, the thin spot is about here. So we don't want to put any tacks. Probably in that area. Oh, is this actually straight? Ugh, no, that's actually... Might not even matter. Never mind. Don't pay attention to me. Now for the bottom of the arrow quiver, I do have one more piece of wood that I'm going to use, but I don't want the arrow tips to be stabbing into the wood because I reckon they'll go pretty blunt when they're bouncing up and down and around. So I have an old rabbit hide that I tanned a couple years back. And we're going to cut out a circle and that's going to be on the inside of the base so the arrows will rest on here and I hope that will stop them from blunting. And then the outside is going to be the possum leather. Rabbit hides are a lot less tough than possum hides, which makes them quite easy to cut. You can just use a regular old pair of house scissors. There we are. Do I have much use for these? I don't know. Nah, I think I'm just going to chuck these parts away. Bin's nearly full. Good thing it's bin day. Oh no. Oh no. Bugger. This might all fall apart. Bugger, 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 bugger. Rats. Guess that's what you get when you have a rotted piece in the middle. Alright, we've cut out a new piece that has no rot in the middle. It's got a massive crack, but hopefully that won't be an issue. I don't think it should, as long as we don't staple into it. Nice. I just realised as well, we probably want one on the other side, because that's going to be possum leather on the outside. Oh, little squished witchetty grub. We picked out one of our not so well done possum leathers. I think this was probably actually the first one I ever did, or second one. As you can tell, it's not the greatest. So we're just going to use this for the arrow quiver and save all the others for the rugs and car seat covers. So let's get this cut up. So there we have it. We got possum fur on the outside, rabbit fur on the inside. A lot of it's falling out though, but I think that's just because when I cut it, kind of separates a bit around the edges. To fit in here. And I think it's going to fit pretty well. It's a little bit creased on the inside layer, but I don't think it'll matter overly. Alright, so we have the shape and everything. We're just going to trim up the top and bottom. Oh, bugger that hurt. Stupid vice. On that back in. Alrighty, so, oh, that's not very even. Oh, that's on a massive angle. What have I done? Hopefully that won't matter. So we're just going to trim all this up. So I think some arrows are going to stand higher than others. Actually, now you can't really tell it's on an angle so much. Oh, there we are. Oh, got to do the top now. Uh-oh. Okay, so they all seem to go through. Nice. Alright, so we picked up 4 of our finer, not finest jobs, but, well, actually, honestly. Oh yeah, now that one's a bit rough. Some decent jobs of possum leather, and we're going to use these to wrap around what we have of our arrow quiver, and we're going to contact adhesive it to keep it all in place. So let's start contact adhesive the ring. God, look at that. That is near a perfect fit. That is literally a perfect fit. Nice. We'll have some gap bits, but we can use some scrap leathers to patch all those in. Lovely. That's really good. Try not to get this stuff on your fingers. Pain in the ass to get off. Turpentine gets it off though, so brush that off as best we can. Get your little paintbrush, not a brand new one, just a scrap one, or if you can buy a brand new one solely for this purpose. Possum hide. Do the same. We're just going to wait about 5-10 and we're going to slap them together. Alright. Time to see if I did this right. Alright, we'll get the next one on. Uh-oh. Ah, no, all these wood chips are causing a bit of a problem. Not sure if I'm doing this contact adhesive stuff right. Seems to be not sticking so much. It's probably because it's also not very clean. But if I staple it as well, I'll try that. Well, we've got most of the possum furs on, so I'm just going to trim up some little scrap off-cart parts that I have, contact adhesive them on, maybe tack them on as well, and yeah, we'll have a look at the final result shortly. So we've finished the main part of our quiver. We've got it all wrapped up in possum pelts, and so now we need to make our shoulder strap, which for that, we are going to be using possum tails. So I'm thinking about connecting maybe short end to short end. Might not work. Oh, especially when they just fall apart like that. That shouldn't have happened. But anyway, we have a bunch of possum tails, so we're going to use those. Now I need to find a sewing thread and needle, which might be a bit difficult. Alright, now I've hit a bit of a problem with the possum tails. Some I have are quite brittle and they just snap in half. So I can't use these because I believe the sling will just snap off. These are terrible, look at that. They just peel apart like paper. But some are super tough and they're not breaking. So I don't know what I did. Must have been something in the tanning procedure or maybe when I fleshed them, but we got 6 that are tough. Hopefully that will be enough, but we'll see. So we'll get stitching. Now whenever I stitch things like this, I like to do 3 to 4 loops at the beginning and at the end, just so it makes it a bit more tougher. I haven't done this for a while. I'm going to tie this part off then. That wasn't meant to happen. Oh, come on, that is tough. I've done a bit of a butch job, but we're gonna tie all these 3 together and hopefully that'll hold. It has been about 3 years since I've done any of this, so I've kind of lost my groove. But we'll find it again. Seems to be holding. Nice. Right, we're going to continue on. Snap that off. There we have it. So if the things on our back around here, should actually be plenty. Alright, let's go tack this on to our arrow quiver and we'll see if it holds. Please, dear Lord and baby Jesus, let this work. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, I think this is gonna work. Oh yeah, this is gonna be sick. Probably actually made it a bit too long. I didn't need that extra part. It's up here. Oh, okay. So I want it sitting up a bit more. I didn't need that extra part then. Damn. It's actually probably going to be perfect without it. Oh, damn, but I have to get those tacks out. Oh. We'll see. How do I want this to go on my back? Oh, close. Alright, well there we have it, our possum leather and possum tail arrow quiver. Well, we're going to load this up and get the bow out and shoot some targets. What do you say? We've even got a adhesive target that we're going to shoot at today. Sits there pretty sweetly like. Now we've got some mattresses here that I'm going to shoot into. I tried setting them up down a straight little driveway bit we have, but the wind just picked up to hell. And it's just blowing the mattress everywhere, so I'm gonna have to leave the mattress here and shoot from down there. Bit of an angle, but well. don't know what I'm meant to do with this. We've stuck it in with a couple of baking skewers. Hopefully that'll hold. Oh, oh no. Bit tricky. Oh yeah. Not the smoothest, but beats picking them off the ground. Oi, missed the target that time. Got a couple of alright hits on the target. Got one in the orange circle, no bullseyes. A few on the outer, and then one missed completely. Alright, we better reload. Oh, that's good. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, I think I have to... Oh yeah, look at that. Try and just slip it off the shoulder a bit. Makes it a lot easier to get the arrows back in. Maybe it's better if I go two hands. Around that part. Oh. Oh, that was good. Oh, come on. Oh, there we are, that's better. Oh, that was smooth. Those last couple were a bit not so great. More or less about the same as last time. One in the center orange, one just on the outside, and the rest pretty far away. Nothing just straight into the mattress though, so not too bad, eh? Well, and there we have it, folks. That is our Possum leather arrow quiver. It's actually turned out pretty well. I'm quite happy with it. So folks, I hope you liked this little project video. It was a fun time making this quiver and it's going to come in handy. So if you like these crafting videos, let me know, and I'm sure I've got lots of possum leathers, so I can make some more stuff out of those and see what we can come up with. There we are, nice. I might find a way to make it a bit more durable. Might need some more tacks in it. I'm not too sure, but we're ending the video. See you next time. Well folks, I hope you all liked that video, and if you did, be sure to check out some other videos on the channel of bushwalking or even cooking videos and general adventuring. So, you all stay safe now, take it easy, I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Adios.